Hi, I'm Rusty Cottrell. This is Debbie Cottrell, RD and PT, and we really want to share today the difference between activation and supplementation. Essentially, supplementation you've probably done most of your life. You've taken a vitamin or even food you've eaten to provide the nutrients and things that you need for your body to grow and develop. Essentially, activation would be more on the genetic level as far as how your genes are expressed. So what do you want to say about genetics?
So it's easy for me when I back up. And, years and years ago, when our soil was healthy and the food that was grown in it, we had all the nutrients that we needed. We didn't need supplements like vitamin C, vitamin E, things like that. Nowadays, our soils are depleted, so we take extra supplements, and people are familiar with those.
For example, I read that when I was in high school back in 1975, an apple then, if I had an apple now that was back then, it'd be worth, I forget how many, it's more than 20 apples.
It's a lot.
In nutrient value.
Yeah, so you'd have to eat 20 or more to get the same nutrients you would have gotten from one years ago.
Yes.
So the same thing with activation. Most of us are born with a healthy genetic code. Our genes are firing on all cylinders, so to speak. They're functioning like they're supposed to.
Making the product that we need.
Yeah, making of all the enzymes, all the little factories that are going on inside our body to keep us healthy and strong and vibrant. And, barring some unforeseen circumstance, like a child who is given a very weak genetic link, or maybe they're hit with some major toxin as a small child and then their genes aren't functioning. But for most of us, we start out pretty healthy, our genes are functioning, but as we age, things happen. We're exposed to toxins and things just start to gradually...
Well, we're finding out that our genes don't express themselves now as they did when we were younger.
That's right.
That's what we're finding out. So, and those codes are set for making certain things that, let's say, anti-inflammatory enzymes, anti-fibrotic enzymes, antioxidant enzymes. You're making those like plenty when you're younger.
That's
but
right.
As you age, you make less and less of those things.
That's right. So what can we do about that? We call it activation or nutrigenomics. So we're adding nutrients into our system that actually flip the switch, so to speak, to make our genes function like they're supposed to. And we call that activation. So nutrigenomics or nutrigenomics, the nutrients that affect our genetic code, and normalize it back to the way it's supposed to function.
I hope this was helpful, and just subscribe to our channel for more information, and also reach out if you want specific information that you'd like to know more.
Aloha.